Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you start.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Looks like there are some...
Huh?
No, wait, Okay, sounds good. There's a...
All right, let's move out. Stay behind.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dia!
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago.
I see.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if
It'd be easier...
Hey!
Stay out of this. You don't understand. Sorry, my lady. Even though...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much Mora do I...
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Aram. That's why I'm here looking and knowing your health, careless...
No, you're wrong. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference, and every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't because she saved me. This is my life and my life.
My lady.
Yes, I'm
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very...
Thank you, Dia.
Don't worry about today's little excursion cost, since this definitely won't be... So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone...
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
I'm fine.
My lady, stop trying to look tough.
I'm sorry for worrying you two.
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord...
Your perspective is just tunnel visioning.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia, have a word on the street.
You get used to it. How about a menu?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Home?
Thank you, sir. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already...
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other custom...
They look kind of burnt and dry. Bye, my Mopath. Hey, come on! Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember...
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends. And my parents did their best to find treatments for me. My younger self knew. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. Huh? Who are you? How do you know how do I explain this? You... Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad. What? Huh? But aren't you a child?
Then, can you make my illness go?
Oh. I'm sorry.
Then, can you be my friend? After that, the voice, although my body was suffering beyond my window, once I finally made it, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance to repair.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusan. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukadabata's birthday. I heard everyone was, but because of the Academia Act, maybe they see Lesser.
Aww.
It is. It's sure the Greater Lord.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people overbuy, but recently, I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much. I've agreed with Nilu.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk...
But of course. Nilu will be through.
Your theory is just putting the cart before the horse.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends.
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss this. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the grand...
You're very well.
Problem?
Wow!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the Academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The Academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the thank the Danger Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and the stage is going to be...
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's...
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros. The most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told them the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, some of the gods, as she danced upon those brilliant purple flowers, of course they did. Although they aren't around anymore, though we're just tiny people compared to the divine.
Nilu, you of all people will die. Yeah. The greater...
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just two real body Saras on the stage. So, Traveler in Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Everyone at the Grand...
In that case, well... Whoa! Did you know that the Sabs...
Huh. I don't know much about... Oh, and the perfumes. I mean, that's...
I wonder if the treasures I discovered in my youth might have been left.
Things are real. Don't be fooled into thinking. And when it comes...
As a child, my grandma, the Sabzeruz fit.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing.
I thought I'd add a little extra
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill.
May I?
Of course.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler in Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated function. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get... But take you...
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tibet.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't...
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with them.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Deep.
I've got something to...
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out. My lady...
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Razar and wait for Dia.
That everyone can enjoy.
Boring!
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy.
You sure sound a...
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard.
Look!
Listen, I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you. Oh, hey, Chief.
Dia, what are you doing here?
I take it you...
We
disappointment?
No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage
Appreciate it.
Seth?
Just recently, the Academia...
I suppose that's what... Let me fill you in. The Academia the Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? The Academia's grip isn't...
Apparently what was... If you're interested, maybe you...
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be... Count me out, and take it from me. If you two really do, there are even some extreme...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like... Well, Traveler...
Thanks, Dia! And since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at... Good. Then we'll see you both...
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things. Sumeru's largest...
All thanks to you. But, well...
Oh, what?
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Oh, hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon.
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. What's Bob?
Prototype Arana.
Oh, no.
Not the first.
So, what exactly...
So for contact, for the stores, this is a prototype. But when we put it out...
They thought it looked like...
No. Worse than that, actually.
This is not an Aranara. No way. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara.
Toys do look better. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's this carving...
Ooh. Kassid and Ollie, it doesn't look too happy. So it's kind of pitiful and a cute...
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? This is...
Oh!
Uncle Tanj, he wrote quite a... But around a year...
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories, too. We asked Tanj. We were running out of time, as you can see.
Hey! He doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could. Please, if only...
They seem pretty desperate. Yep. Oop. So Tandra's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him? Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a
Hi, Miss Force Ranger.
when people say don't mind me, what? Hey, don't cry. What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it.
Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before. Oh, it's Kale! And a child who seems to be upset. Oh. Hi, Kale.
Paimon and Traveler.
We're here on an air. You seem kind of... What a well-mannered child.
Sans, there is not a lot of...
Maybe.
That's exactly why... Here's a trick. If you're... Yeah, a tree hollow. Maybe there really are R&R lip...
You like that?
Of course.
Oh, people who like art.
Aw, so... How are you doing?
Sure. Wow. Kale's so...
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all... So, what was it you wanted help? Okay, so... wait. When you say Tanja...
That's right.
So he's in the area? Looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razzie back to... I've always been
Tanja's just a norm.
Even so, he must be... Wait, hold on. Razzie, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
Your dad? Tanja's your dad? As in you're Tanja's son?
Uh-huh.
Ah, Paimon sees. Why are you here?
Oh.
No, I'm... Come with me.
Yay! Thanks, Razzie!
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja.
Oh.
So Tanja headed this way.
Rosie! Where are you, Rosie?
Someone's calling for
Oh, Rosie! Were you in danger?
I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say...
Oh, it's nothing. It's all...
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young Okay, then.
Huh? It's... Whoa. Kale looks like she's about to pass out. Hey, Kale. I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. Yeah. Oh? Who asked
Seems like... Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's not...
Akara Crafts. Oh! Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat went perhaps for the best. After all...
What? What should we do?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh, that's what he meant! Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanja, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something!
But the garden that I, Tanja, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia Forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exists in stories. If I manage to document the first real-life... Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academy.
I haven't written any papers myself. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of R&R activity?
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanja never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Wait, not that way. Kale, what's wrong? Nothing, but that way leads us deeper into the Avidia Forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety. And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja...
Damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Just as I expected. The problem.
But this is...
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive...
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means, but anyway, Hey, look! Here's another. That sounds more. There's another one. A clever.
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree. I bold an Aranara that... Oh, how's that? Don't the very words...
Nope.
Well, many an adventurer knows... How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little...
Overwhelming?
Oh, yes. Yes. Overwhelming.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi, and don't worry.
He seems pretty stubborn. No, I think we should return to our camp, Tanja. In Arinar...
Oh? In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
Come and have a good look yourself.
Believe me.
Wow! Talk about... We know that whenever the academia... Oscar told us to try posing as academia students while asking around. Paimon doesn't get it. Well, give it...
Welcome. How can I help?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the academia...
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia. Sure, you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable, if you ask me.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but...
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Aramite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to... Especially the group that's called...
They're called Ein El... Wait, come again?
Don't you see? They're usually pretty... I've heard that Ein El Hakma...
Wait, did you...
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Oh.
Got any commissions related to antique?
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find...
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh.
They're not...
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing...
Yeah.
Huh. All these guys talk about it.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too.
You're welcome.
How can there be?
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outs-
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
Oh! Sorry! He must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of... Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our... The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom. But he was betrayed...
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization. Furthermore, she can... Mark my word. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting. Once you show up, they...
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at,
I told you the other...
Ha! The boss made it perfect!
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then.
I'm warning you.
If you're suggesting that we escalate... If, on the other hand, I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, I am quite confident that if I began... Also, a word of advice.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their...
Mr. Iman. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too. Plus, he seems to know. He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Al-Hatham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to make off with your Mora. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front—
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah!
He doesn't even have—
Maybe not! Those high-headed—
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells— We'll reconvene at the—
So, since you were
You were willing to— Look,
we know it's connected to the Academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it—
you know almost everything. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some—
This is anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone.
That's a myth.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules, over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the Academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them, well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that— With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still— Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must— I need you to find— Unlike the peddlers who— She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her— I think she blacklisted— Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is—
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been— Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her—
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for— I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares.
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of Elemental Sight? Oh, that's a surprise. I guess I'll have to hold you in high— Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look—
Try inspecting them with Elemental Sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through Elemental Sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul. However, some canned knowledge using Elemental—
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here's the Mora for— Don't be cheap. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will—
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's in... Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette.
Following the paper?
Roanoke. Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing mourning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
I'm sorry.
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer...
Before I retrieve your products, I need to... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Before I retrieve... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is... He's cautious of us. Let's take a
Before I retrieve... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more...
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take us to see Dory if we do that.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Before I retrieve... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. That you look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. Look, he's over there. Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from...
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two...
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. So that's why I prefer to have... It's your first time here, but don't worry. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of... Or how about the architectural styles and construct... With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever you're...
All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
You've really got a good head on your shoulders.
We'll take these, please and thank...
My oh my... Listen.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
Come on, come on! We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left, so let's put it to good use by finding something useful for— Excellent! Then please— hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there? Oh, but my— Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to— Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be used. Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Trust me, I'll find you your—
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were—
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well,
You're a pretty daring guy.
relax.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask— When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods?
In that case, a short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we can learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. As you know, several brigades have been vying for ownership of my personal finances. I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe—
So you kept out—
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into the Divine Knowledge Capsule to ensure the unless I know whose Dory is the most reliable source of information.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out—
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, if I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll meet up in—
Alhaitham!
Doing so right— All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here!
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat...
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles, one before using this knowledge capsule and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities.
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
When you are unable to All right, let's begin the...
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl!
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal. The next step is to hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight.
My apologies!
Allow me!
Take flight!
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, Haytham, how's it going?
Well,
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsules... At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to a...
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need.
Can you really get us anything we want?
Uh-huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Oh, but you know, that kind of information... After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site.
But how can we be sure?
Because as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine El-Ahmar. Ah, the group has done everything in their power. That divine knowledge, the capsule is clearly...
Thanks for the
Please, it's mine.
Well?
Makes sense to you, Cece? Trust me.
Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham.
Perfect color.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence.
Huh, look at that. All right. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain El-Ah. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp. See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the...
Yep, let's...
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that this is turning into...
Back up! Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
My apologies.
Rest and rebuild.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Where do you think you're? Where do you think you're?
Ha! Whirling snow.
I'll be back. Following orders.
Lament! Worthless! Here!
You want this one?
Allow me.
Take that!
Academia scum!
Boss, finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him! Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
World, forget me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane if...
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada like this. Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods. But beyond that, did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge. Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine...
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormo.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that...
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kus... Moreover,
everything about
I'm heading back to the...
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
A blade is like a tea leaf.
We didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Apologies.